Racism and Depression, Illustrated Support for Thoughtful Conversations. How this booklet works. On the left-hand side of the pages in this booklet, you will see scientific information about discrimination and mental health. On the right-hand side of each page, you will see applications to everyday life and questions to consider. Quotes are from our Community Advisory Board and reflect their personal experiences. Depression. Depression has symptoms including negative moods and thoughts, impaired concentration, and disruption in sleep and appetite. Depression is common. Depression can harm relationships, the capacity to work, and health. People can feel exhausted when they are depressed. They want to be strong, but they just don't have the strength they need. Sometimes they can feel angry or irritable. Sometimes people can smile on the outside, even when they feel very differently on the inside.
Have you ever wondered if you were depressed or known someone who was depressed? What did it feel like on the inside? What did it look like on the outside? Were you ever told to get over it? Told you shouldn't be depressed?
Stress and depression. Stress is linked to depression. Stress involving relationships with other people are the type of stressors most closely linked to depression. Stress and depression can create a vicious cycle. Stress can increase depression, and depression can increase risk for more social stress. Conflict and tension can be expressed many ways and affect many types of relationships. There can be misunderstanding and rejection, pressure and manipulation, judgment and harsh criticism.
Think about a conflict you might have had with family, friends, or coworkers. What happened? How did you think and feel during and after these conflicts? Did the feelings last?
Pathways leading from stress to depression. Stress and trauma can influence the way people think and feel about themselves and others. Stress and trauma-related changes to thoughts and feelings can trigger and maintain depressive symptoms. Depressive symptoms can make it more difficult to evaluate negative thoughts and feelings about oneself and about relationships with others. Depression can lead people to feel rejected. Rejection can lead to feelings of depression. Harsh or neglectful treatment in the past can affect the relationships we have now. Depression can make it harder to feel connected.
Does the way you feel in relationships change when you are feeling low or depressed? Or after a stressful experience? Does stress affect your ability to connect with other people?
Discrimination and depression. Racial and ethnic discrimination are social stressors in which people are targeted for unfair treatment because of their race or ethnicity. Experiences of racial and ethnic discrimination are common. Racial and ethnic discrimination have been associated with depressive symptoms in many studies. Racism is always having to be reminded that you live in a society where your blackness separates you from everybody else. Racism isn't about hatred all the time. It's about others wanting you to know your place where they want you to be in society. Black people are no less human than others. People shouldn't have to prove their value as a human and someone who deserves respect.
Have you had experiences in which you were treated badly because of your race or ethnicity? Have you ever seen someone else treated this way? What happened? How did you feel?
Pathways leading from racism to depression. Like other stressors, discrimination can influence the way people think and feel about themselves, others, and the world. Racial discrimination can influence attention to possible race related rejection or threat from others. Discrimination related changes to the way people think and feel about others can undermine social relationships and increase risk for depressive symptoms. In my experience, a hard thing has been to smile with anxiety behind it. And that's what makes it really difficult. Because it's like, you're so nice, but I can feel it. And I know that you're avoiding the gorilla in the room. I know that you don't want to talk about the issues of race because it makes you feel uncomfortable. But the fact that we haven't talked about it is making me feel uncomfortable, right? And so we just keep our faces on. I keep my smile on, you keep your smile on. But we never truly connect. We are separate because we can't get past that anxiety and connect.
How does racism or experiences of discrimination affect how much you feel you can trust or connect with others? Does racism affect some relationships differently than others?
Connection. Meaningful and positive relationships can help build resilience, pride, skills, and strength. Connections with others can enable the development of many different strategies for addressing discrimination. Positive social relationships can also help prevent or decrease depressive symptoms. Understand, you are not alone in these experiences. We need each other to talk and provide support to break the cycle of negative and isolating thoughts. Trust. People who listen instead of being defensive and taking things personally just listen to you. That goes a long way. Just listen to a person and the way that they suffer. That can let you know, okay, this is somebody who I can be a little safer around. You can grow your relationship from there. We can provide and build community. We can be who we really are.
Who truly listens to your story? Who helps you stay strong? How does the relationship help both of you?